Hi guys, this is Karol. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my Longchamp Le Pliage nylon backpack. I hope I said it right this time. I've had this bag for a little bit over 4 years now, so I figured it'd be a perfect opportunity for me to do an update on how it's held up, as well as show you guys what fits inside and what it looks like while I'm wearing it. This bag retails for $140 and mine is in the color red, although it comes in a variety of different color options. You heard it right when I said this is a backpack. And one of the best features about this bag is how compact it can be folded down into. And so once it's folded, it's a very tiny, minimal, very soft and really compact pouch looking thing. Once you open it up here through the front, the bag opens up itself to reveal its true form. And it looks something like this. The whole bag is nylon except for this leather flap and this leather kind of handle, top handle here. And in the back we have the straps, which are adjustable. So you can make them as long or short as you would like. We have the gold hardware over here in the zipper, and there's also the brand's logo here. And in the front, and this little button right over here as well, it's in gold. And in the back we have a gold button thing that's used to put the bag back into its little compact cube looking shape. As I mentioned, I've owned this bag for 4 years and I must say that it's held up incredibly well. Granted that I don't use this bag every day. I've used it a couple of times, mostly on travel settings, so taking it with me during trips. And the reason for that is that because it's so compact and lightweight, I feel like it doesn't take up a lot of room in my carry-on or my luggage. So it's just very convenient for me to pack it up and take it with me. But I just haven't worn it, say, every single day in the past 4 years. All in all, I'd say that the condition is pretty good. The only thing that I've noticed has happened in the last 4 years that I've gotten a stain, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like right here in the front. And I've tried applying like stain remover products here, and I've actually washed this bag, which I'm gonna go into in a little bit, but the stain has not come off, and I don't know exactly what caused it, but it's the only thing that kind of stands out from a wear and tear perspective. In the back, you can see that the material is pretty smooth, and that's the great thing about nylon, I feel, as a material for bags, is that it just is very durable and it doesn't show really scratches, and if it's dirty, you can easily wipe it off. So it's a really great material for that reason. The straps also have not shown any fraying or any kind of ripping, anything like that really. So for the most part, it looks good. And the front as well, the leather piece over here, there's no scratching or any fading, anything like that. Same thing goes with the top handle over here. Looks pretty good to me. Going into what the bag looks like inside, when you unclip the front over here, you have the zipper section or the main compartment. And inside the bag is also nylon, and this one in particular, it's like a beigey brown color. There is an extra internal pocket right here in the front, so you can fit a few things in here, but other than that, that's it. There's no other compartments, no divisions, no anything of that kind in there. And the bag itself is very, very roomy, so I'm gonna move on to exactly what fits inside. I have here my Longchamp Le Pliage cosmetic pouch, which has all of my essentials in one place. So I have that in there. I also have Ray-Ban sunglasses and the case in here. My travel wallet here. I also have a couple of snacks over here. What it looks like. I have a mini water bottle, which fits like so. One other thing I can add in here is my external battery. that fits right there. And I do have an iPad mini, and that fits right in the back of the bag. So this is what it looks like inside. Still roomy. I still can very much fit other things in here, but that's the max I think I would hold under normal circumstances. I can definitely add a whole lot of other things. Like for example, I took this bag with me to Disney last year, and in here I added a couple of rain ponchos and even a long sleeve t-shirt that I rolled up. So there's definitely flexibility to stuff it as much as you want or carry as little as you want. This is what the bag looks like. It's a comfortable weight. Being that the material is so light, it doesn't add on anything additional that you don't need. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like on. One of the great things about this bag, as I mentioned earlier, is that you can adjust the straps over here. So I have plenty of strap left if I wanted to make this longer, and conversely I could also make it shorter, which compared to my mini Kanken is an added bonus. I know this may not be a one-to-one comparison, but I always like to bring a little something to help in comparing and contrasting. So I do have my mini Kanken over here. And size-wise, I want to say they are pretty close. Granted, this one is not expanded with anything in it. That's why this one is a little bit chunkier. But that's what it looks like from the side, side by side. And then we have the back. So I would say they are pretty comparable. Granted, probably not identical, but this may help somebody, or maybe not, but I always like to add something that's somewhat similar or close to the best that I can, of course. That's the comparison to the mini Kanken. In comparing these two bags, one of the things I would say that the mini Kanken has an advantage of, I would say, is that it comes with a seat pad back here, which actually helps with some of the back cushioning. Granted, this is removable, so you don't need to keep it here, but it just helps if you're carrying odd shaped things in your backpack and you have it up against your back. It can help smooth that out so you don't feel anything poking at you, which I have found to be the case with the Longchamp Le Pliage Backpack. So that's the only con, I think, about this bag, is that the material in the back is very thin. So depending on what you put in there and the way that it may shift as you walk with it, or whatever the case may be, you may feel some poking, which I don't experience at all with the mini Kanken due to this styrofoam looking pad that they have in the back. I mentioned earlier in the video that I've washed this bag, and I don't know if I've only done it once or twice, but I have put it inside the washing machine. And don't quote me on this on whether or not you should do this, but at one point I just had to wash it. And so what I did was I turned the bag inside out. I put it inside one of those laundry bags, and I washed it on a delicate cycle. And once that was done, I basically hung it out to dry, and it dried pretty quickly. And I didn't notice any discoloration or anything bad with doing that. So take that with a grain of salt, but I've done it and it was totally fine. So I would only save that really for when you definitely feel like you need to wash the bag. Otherwise, use a damp cloth to clean on the outside. But you know, if you've owned it for a while and you want to wash it, I would just take great care. But I didn't really have a problem doing that. Now let me show you guys how to fold up the backpack. First, I'm going to remove everything that I put inside. Okay, so the bag is now empty. And the first thing you want to do is zipper up the bag so that it's closed. And then you want to bring the straps to the front of the bag, like so. Okay. And then you will want to fold the sides inwards like this. And you can actually lift up this flap. So it essentially looks like this. Now you will want to fold the bottom upwards. Like so. So you're bringing the back or the bottom of the bag up to the top. So you're folding it to the top. And once you do that, you will clip the flap over here to the button that was previously in the back. And ta-da! That is what it looks like. Maybe not the prettiest, but you get the idea. And all in all, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.